Anyway, I feel like I feel like what they should have done, they should have been like, hey, here's the deal. Fallout 76 is going to come out when it did for free, right? It's going to be a digital game. I know it's hard because they want to do physical. I get that. But what they should have done is they should have had it be an early access game that you download. And then when time comes, like a year ahead of their expected one. They wanted, I don't know what they were rushing to get it out for. There was nothing in competition for them that was similar.
Yeah.
Like I get Battlefield, I get like Anthem and Division wanted to compete, so they, but Fallout, when it came out, it should have been an early access, like a free early access or something on like a digital download, and throughout the year they would provide like updates and whatever. And then that same time, this year we're in now should have been the final release, where they said, hey, people who beta tested it for an extended period, who actually not just logged on to get the credit, but who played it for X amount of hours will get a discount, and then everybody else can buy the game when it comes out, and then there you go. Because
that would have been perfect.
That would have been, because they put out a beta 2 weeks before launch, or even less maybe. I don't remember. And the game did not work. All right, and then they're like, all right, full price time.
Yeah, I mean, we played I played the beta, like the beta to the beta, because I had like super early access.
You can't get up there, dude.
And
you can't do it.
I don't know, Dylan. Oh wow.
Ooh.
That thing I signed up for, the even earlier beta, but that was terrible. Then the beta was like still not that good.
That's what I mean.
So.
This game, because I still like the idea of it. I remember talking to my buddy Kyle about it, because he didn't get it, and he loves Fallout.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. We played online. We do it when it was out, and when the beta we had more people.
Yeah.
I was like, when you're just messing around with friends and you guys have stuff you want to do, like it's fun. It's just Fallout with other people. Like it holds its own.
Yeah.
I was like, but it's just weird to me to go in solo, and there's a lot of glitches and things that don't feel right. That shouldn't. Oh, there's the secret.
There it is.
Nice.
I know what I'm doing. You guys don't think I do. I know what I'm doing.
Oh, okay. Don't die in the secret.
I died in the secret.
Oh my god, that was quick. Well,
I died in the secret. I think it's still gonna be open though, but I don't know. I could be wrong.
Because now we're back to the issue where like updates come out. Like I'm interested in playing again. But now, I don't remember where I was. I don't remember what I was doing.
I have no idea where I was.
So you jump back in, you get the hang of it, but it's almost like I don't want to get all this new stuff popping up and doing all this new stuff because I haven't even beat the main game.
Yeah.
Now, that's on me, granted. The game's been out for 100 days, they said. But also, the game, I didn't want to, it's not,
It wasn't playable.
Right.
It just wasn't.
So I think Fallout 76 would have done better being cheaper and or free to play. I know free to play is whatever because of the microtransactions, but I would have dealt with those microtransactions because they were cosmetic, right? Like the atoms. I think Fallout 76 would have done with an early access period for a year later delayed release.
Yeah.
It should have been if they didn't want to do that, then it should have been free to play. And I think now if they can drop private servers, because at least if the game's still kind of broke, stop going for the secret. At least if the game is kind of broken, it being private, it's like, oh, well, I can deal with the game glitches, whatever, but at least I'm not dealing with super high level, whatevers. Because I want to go back, and the more I talk about it, the more I'm like, I should really launch it up again and see what's going on. But I also can't convince myself that I'm going to go on and have necessarily a great time. Or, I'm just going to end up getting really far ahead of you, and then, then you'll just have to catch up. Which is, it's not the worst thing in the world.
No, I mean, that's not... I'll do that.
So I think...
Honestly, now that I've beaten Devil May Cry, I'll probably...
I think what I'm going to do is... It's Double XP weekend this weekend for Black Ops 4. So I think I'm going to spend this weekend taking care of all that and doing whatever else.
I have to work on that.
And then I think
I've been slacking off. I
think come Monday, depending on how much progress I've made in Talos Principle.
Yeah.
Because I still want to beat that before my trip on Thursday. I think depending on how that goes, maybe I'll jump into Fallout this week.
Oh yeah, have you heard, been keeping up with all the Borderlands 3 stuff?
Yeah, well,
you're gonna go PAX East, so
right, and that's the following weekend. We probably won't be able to get into the panel.
If you see Couch out there, can you say hello?
If they're going, absolutely.
Yeah, they actually
are they going?
Just confirmed it.
My friend loves them, so we'll probably end up trying to say hi.
Couch out.
So Borderlands is interesting because they teased the sign that said like Exit 3 and it was all Borderlands style, so that's pretty obvious. But then they posted a screenshot the other day.
That looked like Borderlands 2.
That was the lady from Borderlands 2 with the Marcus guy.
Yeah.
So my original thought was, they're gonna, because Borderlands 2 VR is on the PlayStation.
They better not make another port.
Well,
I want a new.
But my initial thought was maybe they're bringing the Borderlands 2 virtual reality that's only on the PlayStation to the Vive. But then my thought was, I don't remember, I didn't play all the DLC, but I don't think that's a screenshot from the second one. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? I don't recall it. Nobody was saying, this is that area in the second one. It's just the lady and Marcus that are familiar.
Yeah. Well, this based on this guy I watched. Now I found this other guy on YouTube who does Borderlands like speculations things, but apparently he has sources that he talks to about Borderlands, and they said these sources said that for a short time you will be on Pandora, and then you're gonna leave.
But the one problem I have, the one thing about that's weird because they said in that tweet with the blurred thing, we're teasing another Borderlands. Like, you want another Borderlands. What was the tweet? Hold on. Because it made it sound like this is not the same thing. Let me go on my phone during the recording. No worries. Hold on. Oh. Dylan, I swear to God. They wrote, time to tease another game for PAX. So there has to be two separate Borderlands announcements. One of them regarding
that was the new.
That was the blurred screenshot.
Oh, okay.
So
I didn't see that writing.
Right.
When I looked at it.
So one of them is going to be 3. I think we can all pretty much agree that there's no way they're not going to do Borderlands 3
gotta be
at
3.
PAX. But the other one, it can't be a continuation or expansion for 2 because that makes no sense. Like 2's been out for so they're making the third one. And if that's not in the game already, then they're not porting it to Vive unless they have like a new Borderlands 2 experience. I think it's going to be a spin-off of 2. In my opinion, I'm still going virtual reality. I think they're going to announce like a spin-off game. But because it would be stupid to make a spin-off of a game that came out a while ago, it's going to be like a Vive, like some weird, or maybe even like a Switch, like some weird like separate thing. That's like, Borderlands 2 never came out on the Switch. Here's a different version of it or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I can't see. I don't see why they would do that. But that's the only. I can't think of the reason. It's just so weird.
What are the secret areas I missed?
Well, I can't wait.
I can't wait either. And I honestly, I think the panel's actually Thursday, so we won't even be there.
Yeah.
Because we're going Friday and Saturday.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll figure it out beforehand. But who knows? Maybe I can get in line and play it.
Oh my God! Imagine they have it already.
They haven't announced what they're on the show floor, obviously, because they want to announce the stuff in general. But Nintendo announced their show floor. Nothing huge. They got Yoshi Woolly Crafted World.
Oh, okay.
They got that Dragon's Quest Minecraft ripoff, the second one. And they have Mortal Kombat, the new one.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, that's coming to the Switch, so they're gonna have. Which can I say? I know this is not new. Like it has Doom and Wolfenstein. I love that they have Mortal Kombat on the show floor. I think that is just so cool because Nintendo has a reputation for being kids only, but they really haven't been kids only, even in the most recent years. I mean, the games were usually garbage, but they had rated M games in Wii and Wii U ports. But I think what's nifty is because I don't recall them going to PAX or something with one of those. You know what I mean? I don't recall that. I could be wrong. I know they had Zombie U when the Wii U was coming out.
Okay.
I know I can get up there.
You bring me pain, Dylan.
The only times I've died so far, they are from me jumping off the cliff.
You bring me agony.
I could do it. You just gotta believe in me. Can you believe in me?
Maybe.
No.
I think I made it to the checkpoint anyway with the chainsaw.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, I think you did. Yeah, you did. You're all good.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I did. Okay, good. So that means I can try it again. I'm not feeling bad about my life.
But I think now where I stand with all these games, if I can beat the Talos Principle, which I probably can't, if I can beat the Talos Principle by my trip coming up, I think maybe I'll give Fallout 76. We won't make a whole, I'll just hop on one day and see how it looks, because I don't know if it's worth it for a long co-op because it's probably still broken. I think that following week I'll hop on Fallout maybe or see how that's going. Because my goal right now is I want to beat all the rest of the games I have on my list, which are Far Cry 2 and 3, and then 2 Legend of Zelda games, 2 are like older ones.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's really it. And Talos Principle. So if I can beat all those by the summer, it'll give me a chance to do Metro and Far Cry before all the new games come out.
Yeah.
Because in other rumor news, Fallout 3 might be getting a remaster this year.
Oh. Where has that?
There was a listing on Amazon, not for that, but let me find the listing. Fallout 3 remastered. There on Amazon there is a listing for a game coming out for PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One with a standard, deluxe, and collector's edition, which is the weird part about that.
Yeah.
But the page is gone now. I think it just said new game. Untitled Bethesda project releasing sometime in 2019. The release date was 2019. Those 3 platforms, those 3 editions for $60. And then there's a video of the old timey countdown that Fallout uses sometimes, and there's a marking on the bottom left where when the number 3 pops up. So that's why. Now.
That would, oh my god.
Now, what's good about that is because that means I guarantee, even though it didn't say it, there's a good chance it's getting a Switch port.
Yeah.
It might be the old Fallout 3, but it'll be Fallout, which is exciting. But either way, I would love that because I wanted to play it, but that would be a good time to start. But I need time for that, so I gotta beat all these other games.
Yeah. Yeah, I've always wanted I tried playing backwards compatible Fallout 3. It's just, weird. It's hard to play it.
Listen, the aiming in those games on the consoles are really
aiming
weird.
is just
right.
horrid.
And it doesn't look great. It's not great to look at for long periods of time.
To take on new challenges?
I would love that though. I know I own the old one.
Oh, I didn't do that.
I think I would buy it. I mean, I would probably. I'm stupid. I own the old one. I think I would buy the remaster, but I think I would. I don't think I would hesitate if it was on the Switch. If I can get Fallout on the Switch, boys, goodbye. That is all I'm doing.